Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Monster Girl Quest. Last time, we finally got the last of the four spirit salamander from the gold volcano. And then promptly had our butt handed to us by Grambaria. But she decided to leave us be for now and wait for us to get stronger. And so, now we have to figure out what the next part of the journey is, which will be gathering the jewels necessary to revive the great bird in order to take us over to the Helgondo continent. So, let's get to it. Ah, yes. So, all of these are the same as they were before, but we have to go to the port. Excuse me? I'm looking for a ship to the northern continent. Hey, you think we want to die? Besides, that continent is surrounded by mountains. There's nowhere to land a ship. Damn, it looks like I'll need to hire a smuggler then. Even a hired smuggler wouldn't do it. There's just no way to land on that continent with a ship. Then how did it work before the slaughter of Remina? The Garuda girl would pick stuff up and carry it over. Boats would sail close to the island near Remina, and the Garuda girl would fly down from the mountains and pick the people and cargo up. Like that, she would carry stuff into the city. So, where's this Garuda girl now? Nobody's seen her since Remina was destroyed. She was probably killed with the others in the slaughter. Shut up, you idiot! That's a hero! He's probably religious, and likely Republican. Don't say something stupid! Your soldier yells at his crewmate, who goes silent. Nothing. Never mind. We don't know anything, sorry. Now then, Mr. Hero, can you run a log? We got work to do. I think I have an idea about why his crewmate could come off. I decide on my feelings and start to talk to them again. I didn't get baptized. I'm not a hero. And that story about the slaughter of Remina? I've heard stories that go against what is usually told. Please, will you tell me what you know? I see, so you've heard it too. It's a pretty nasty story, so we keep quiet about it. The story was told that the monsters slaughtered the humans in Remina. But that probably isn't right. It wasn't just the humans. The monsters were slaughtered too. But the propaganda leaves all of that out. All the monsters living there were probably exterminated. Why were they all killed? Do you know? It's a popular story among the sailors in town. None of the monster birds were flying that day. Shortly after, the corpses of monsters started washing up. It wasn't monsters that attacked the town. It was something else. And there's only one other faction that could really manage to do that in this game. So it's true. The monsters were slaughtered in Remina as well. I was still a little bit in doubt after Alice's story, but this confirms it. Just what in hell happened in Remina? No, we're talking. We'll get yelled at by the captain. Even if you want to go to the northern continent, we can't do anything. It's impossible to make it there by ship. Unless you're going to sprout wings, give up. I see. Can't get to the Monster Lord's castle if I can't get over the sea cliffs? Instead of finding a way over from the port, it feels like I just got even further away. I try to think things over as I walk down the street. If I got close to the cliff by boat, maybe I could make it over on foot? Are you an idiot? That's a perfect recipe for a shipwreck. So, it's really impossible unless I can fly? Then, maybe I can use Sylph? What, you think you can make a huge tornado and jump into it to fly? You don't have either the physical strength or the magical power. Well, he doesn't need to fly, he just needs to jump good. He needs to Skyrim climb those cliffs. Alice might be able to hold me and carry us across, but I can't ask her that. To have the Monster Lord transport the hero to the Monster Lord's castle is just ridiculous. Now then, what should I do? It looks like you have no choice but the Garuda girl. With that monster strength, she can easily carry you. Garuda girl? Wasn't she killed in the slaughter of Amira? Well, I mean, if you're going out of your way to get a monster's help, I mean, can you ask the Harpies of Happiness Village? You're in good terms with them. I'm sure one of them could carry you over the mountains. There's a small shrine in the west called the Holy Wing Shrine. In there, a legendary bird god's egg sleeps. That should be more than enough to carry both you and I on its back. Legendary bird god? He'll be able to take us across? What do you mean the egg sleeps? The legendary bird is very powerful and is able to fly all over the world. To prevent its power from being exploited, it seals its young into an egg. The key to awaken it is to put 6 orbs, which are spread all over the world. Only someone capable of gathering all 6 is worthy of reviving it from its slumber and requesting its aid. That's a really cumbersome way to become a parent, isn't it? Maybe the god birds are just lazy and don't want to raise their own offspring. Orb? Like these? I take out the red, yellow, and green orbs I had in my bag. I kept them in my bag until now without knowing what they were for. Yes, those are them. You were lucky to collect half of them by accident. But you still need the other 3 to revive the Holy Wings. I had to find 3 more? That sounds annoying. I don't have a choice. If I don't get all 6, I won't be able to make it to the Northern Continent. Then I guess I should start looking for information on the orbs. Did someone call? You! A mysterious garbage can appears. So you were able to go around in San Ilya, in Iliasburg, in Grand Noah, and Grand Gold proper, but up here, the prejudice against monsters is too strong and you have to hide. Who? It's me, darling! What are you doing? This town is the headquarters of Ilias Cruise, isn't it? I'm hiding. I'm impressed you managed to fit in there, actually. Getting in wasn't hard, but I fear getting out will be. Anyway, you desire information on the orbs? That reminds me, Alice asked asking Grangold for information on the orbs. She already knew this was going to happen back then? I need to thank her for being so prepared. Yes, please. Then it's time for me to show off my information obtained from crawling all across the world. An incredibly wealthy merchant in Iliasburg had the red orb, but it seems as though he was robbed by the bandit group. I have that one. After I punished the little bandits, they gave it to me. The yellow orb sleeps in a pyramid to the west. I have that one. I got it after passing the Sphinx trial with Sara. Then I heard about a royal treasure known as the Green Orb in Gretna Castle. I have that one. After winning the tournament, I got it as the prize. My information wasn't useful at all. Well, don't let it get you down. I was planning on getting the orbs themselves in addition to the information. That explains why I couldn't find them, which, by the way, if you skip all those side quests, then yes, Amira just brings you the orbs. As an apology, please take this. Amira spits out a giant jewel from her mouth. What is this? This thing looks really expensive. What's she doing with this? I found this while I was looking for the orbs. It's called the Jewel of Victory. Please take it. Thanks. I'll, treasure it. I pick up the saliva-covered jewel. Jewel of Victory obtained. Finally, we have all three. Then let me return to the orb information. The legendary pirate Celine seemed to hold the purple orb last. Out of all of her treasure, it seems she valued it the most. Which begs the question of why. Without the other 6, it's useless. And it's not like, I mean, I guess it does look kind of expensive, but it's not like it's particularly impressive. Captain Celine did? I remember that cave back in Iliasport. That's where I got the Poseidon spell, one of her treasures. So is the purple orb back in that cave in Iliasport too? Sadly, it doesn't seem to be the... According to legend, Captain Celine took it with her on her final journey. She vanished during that voyage. So, no one knows what happened to it. Then, does that mean it's on the bottom of the sea somewhere? It could be. It's hopeless. No, it's not! You have the ball of guidance. You can go to the bottom of the sea, no problem. In fact, we have to go to the bottom of the sea to get to the other 2 orbs. It's frankly surprising you don't have to go to the bottom of the sea to get the last one. There also isn't any information on the blue or silver orbs either. Their locations are a mystery. I see. I understand. Thank you, Amira. Then I shall return to the world of garbage. If I find anything useful, I'll be sure to tell you. Amira silently stares at me as she slowly sinks back into her garbage can. I stand in front of the garbage can for a second, expecting something to happen. After a few moments, I just walk away. Huh. What to do? There's no information at all on the blue and silver orbs? The only information is on the purple orb. The location of that is hopeless. It's probably sitting at the bottom of the sea somewhere. I know where the blue and silver orbs are. If you knew where the orbs were the whole time, why did you, and you were just going to tell us, why did you bother sending Amira on that quest? It seems like a huge waste of her time. Come on, you can at least compensate her for her efforts. Eh? Where? Don't you remember the queen at the bottom of the sea talking about orb? Now you mention it, she was! She thought I was there to steal some orb and attacked me while I was there. I see. So the queen at the bottom of the sea is guarding the orbs? It'd be troublesome for a human to revive the holy wings. That's why the orbs are entrusted to the monster queens. Don't you mean that's why 3 of the orbs are entrusted to monster queens? And then the other 3 seem to have been with humans. I wonder if that was on purpose. If the god bird was striving for coexistence between monsters and humans as well. That would actually explain why 3 were with monsters and 3 were with humans. Because you got the monsters with Kraken, Poseidon, and Sphinx guarding the orbs. And then you got the humans, which seem to be in the hands of very wealthy and influential individuals. Particularly the Grand Noah Queen, a wealthy merchant that got robbed by some bandits. And then, I presume, Captain Selene stole the orb from some other wealthy people. Or, I think, didn't actually Captain Selene only go after other pirates? So, she must have gotten the orb from pirates who, in turn, stolen the orb. So, yeah. Would make more sense that if the other orbs were also originally in the hands of the royal families, which they might have been. It's just, they might have gotten gifted away at some point, like the Queen of Grand Noah just gifted it away after someone won the tournament. So, who knows? I see. The blue orb is at the South Sea Shrine that you went to before. But the silver orb is at the North Sea Shrine. Bottom of the sea to the north. There's a boundary between the North and South Seas. The 2 queens rule over each section. The queen over the North Sea guards the silver orb at the seafloor there. I see. I get it. The bottom of the Northern Sea. Looks like I need to get there somehow for the silver orb. So now I know where the blue and silver orbs are. Now the problem is the purple one. Perhaps I should look for where Selene's ship might have sunk. Gulport is where Captain Selene's pirates were headquartered out of. Maybe I'll learn more if I ask around town. Well, before we forget, let's go to the Hero Shrine. Oh, this is it! The Jewel of Victory! Oh, what great fortune! This feeling of friendship! It's overflowing! I don't want to give them to you. These are important to me. The Jewel of Friendship most of all. I got it from the Necomon Fairy. I've never handed over to these smelly old men. You did it! It's not like we were going to sell them or anything. Yes, we are sages, not crooks. Yes, you are a true hero. Take this to show all that you have the 3 sages' blessing. 3 sages hold out a huge gold medal. We got the golden paperweight! I'm not a real hero? I'm not baptized either. My word! How could we have handed the proof of a hero to someone who wasn't a hero? I didn't hear anything, did you guys? I saw nothing. I heard nothing. I spoke nothing! But then how did I say this? It's a contradiction! The 3 sages have forgotten the last 3 minutes. Oh cool, does that mean if I show them the 3 jewels again, that they'll give me a hero's proof again? If that's actual gold, then I can make some profit off of this. Uh-huh. Was that your faith I heard crumbling? That aside, I don't know what to think at the moment. I would have leaped for joy to get this proof of a hero a while ago. I turn over the gold medal in my hand. It's the proof of a hero from the 3 sages. But what exactly does it prove? Well, the Jewel of Victory, you had to complete basically all the side quests in order to get. The Jewel of Friendship, you had to choose not to fight certain monsters. And the Jewel of Luck, well, I mean, that one, it's just a story. I mean, you only had to not fight the genie to get that one, so for 2 of them, you have to choose not to fight monsters, so it's actually more of a sign for you than it is for most other heroes in this world, I would think. Looks like you're still changing. Are you almost done playing hero? Who knows? I'm me, and I'll do what I need to. Some little medal doesn't prove who I am. I'll leave the shrine with the determination to stay true to myself. Well, staying true to yourself is how you got the medal, so... You are a hero, Luca, even if you're not baptized. Alright, let's see, what's next? Ah, here we go. The Sabasa officer. Ah, the height of the one I'm looking for. Would you happen to be Sir Luca? Oh, that's me? Why is he looking for me? Yes! I found you at last! Something horrible has happened in Sabasa. Princess Sara has been kidnapped by monsters! Ah! Again? Again, Sara? Did she run away again? What happened? I was just dispatched to locate either you or Sara. I wasn't given any more details from the king than that. I see. Okay. Please, save Sara. I return and report that I made contact with you, Sir Luca. Farewell. The officer runs off. What is she doing this time? Did she run away from the castle to chase after Granberria? How stupid. Just forget it. Even if you say that, what if she really was kidnapped by a monster? Maybe I should visit Sabasa and find out more. Speaking of you, what's with you just forget it? You want coexistence between humans and monsters just like Luca does. You've been having Luca fix all the problems of monsters. How about you would go fix the problems with humans? You go and save the princess. You're more than capable. I need to hurry to the monster's castle. I can't just ignore a request from the Sabasa King. Port? Excuse me. Do you know Captain Celine? Huh? You after treasure? Yeah, sort of. I want to know where Captain Celine's ship sank. So in all the treasure hunters of the world, it's still sitting at the bottom of the sea somewhere waiting for someone to find it. I get the feeling this captain was a treasure hunter once. He seems pretty enthusiastic. But still, there's a rumor going around about how her ship never actually sank. Captain Celine's ship is still sailing around the seas, the wood slowly decaying as it journeys on. About that, I've actually seen a ghost ship like that. A sailor from another ship pipes on into our conversation. It was around last year. I had the night watch. A ship in tatters was sailing off in the distance. And flapping off the mast, was the black flag of Captain Celine. I'm impressed you could see that. I assume it was at a distance, and it was at night. The moon must have been full. Nobody believed me at the time, though. That crap again. You were half asleep, man. Shut up! I saw it. Actually, I saw it once, too. Ah, shut it. You were just freaking out and thought that little fishing boat was more than it was. How is that, you punk? How about my fists let you show how freaked out I was? More and more sailors start gathering around. Uh-oh. I think this might turn into a brawl soon. Excuse me? I know it exists! Captain Celine's ship is still sailing the seas! I bet Captain Celine was seduced by them sirens. Well, she is, I think she does swing both ways, so yeah, maybe. But probably not. She's much more adept at sexual skills than your typical human. I heard they were in the Western Sea, where she was heading off to. They don't exist, yes they do. Besides, someone like Captain Celine would have countermeasures for things like that. I guess I'll be going now. Sailors continue to yell at each other about random legendary creatures and ghost ships as I slip away. I did find out one thing, though. Even after all this time, the legend around Captain Celine is enough to get men of the sea fired up. Perhaps I should talk to the people around town more. And now I think we can go to the mysterious woman. You've heard of Captain Celine, haven't you? Are you interested in learning more about that legendary pirate? I'm looking for the orb. Purple orb. That's the treasure Captain Celine loved the most. Even on her last voyage, she never let it leave her side. Do you know something about it by any chance? Give me a little time. Come back to see me. I have some preparations to make. Okay. I knew it. There's something really strange about this one. Yeah, the fact that she's colored in. But it looks like she knows something about Captain Celine. I should visit her again. Alright, off we go. Unless ours says more stuff. Nope. Off we go. I only need to find 3 orbs. The blue and silver ones are at the bottom of the sea. I have to go to the bottom of the sea for them. I gave that ball of guidance back to Maya. So the first thing I need to do is get that again so I can breathe underwater. With the purple orb, I'll talk to the strange woman again. I get the feeling she knows something about Captain Celine. She may know where her ship sank. Should I meet with her soon? And lastly, Sara. Vanished again. Is it a misunderstanding like last time? Or I should go to Sabasa Castle and check it out, I guess. Now then, where should I go first?